Hello, we are working on cleaning today. So I need to clean my office. I have lots of samples. The spoons or silverware I got right here. I have all these flowers I need to move. Let me flip the can see. So when you walk into my office, this is what it looks like. It's a mess. I just brought this stuff and I pulled this out. So this is just an empty box because I had snacks here. So first thing, I need to clear all this out. I ordered the 2 chairs that are gonna go here. Matt helped me fix the curtains, so we're good there. I'm gonna open that up so we can, what did I do here? It's stuck. There we go. Get some lights in. Always need that bright light to work. We're gonna clear all the flowers. I'm gonna turn this cart around because I'm getting a credenza that I'm gonna leave outside the office. So then I need to clean all this out because I still have this space here empty. So we're gonna move things around, vacuum, move all that out of the way. And yeah, then out here is the other disaster. So we're going to add some more shelving on the bottom. Then I realized that I can actually fit 2 more balloons here, so that gives me more space because I do have a lot of balloons still in boxes here. So I'll sort those out, and I have some extra bins right there. So first we're going to move all these balloons out of the way. I bought the stand, not the stand, but the pulley system to hang 3 photo backdrops. So I'll have Matt install that for me once I clear all this out. I have some sample balloons here that I need to test out. So we're going to get this whole place cleaned out and have this space welcoming, because people don't want to walk into such chaos. I wouldn't want to walk into such chaos if I'm coming to book a venue. So I'm going to work on that as fast as I can because I'm picking up the twins at 3:25. So I have to leave here at least 30 minutes early. So in case there's traffic, I'm still good there. So I'm going to start with clearing all the balloons. Then we'll sort out those, and then we'll make a big balloon wall with these so that takes care of those balloons and they're out of the way, and they're also ready for the grand opening. So that's the plan with all this. So I'm gonna move this out first. We cleared all the balloons. That's my box of the storage containers that I have. I'm going through all the bins that I have at the bottom. So to me, this ended up being a little bit of a wasted space. So I decided to use the 4th shelving unit that I bought to create shelves for this at the bottom. Remember, I bought 4 shelves and used the shelves on the 4th one to create more shelving. So that gave me more room above this. But I had Matt cut down the sides of the shelf to make these, and I bought the little pieces to hold the shelves in place at Home Depot. I just bought a pack with a bunch inside, and that's what I'm using to keep the shelves in place because the shelves had holes already. I just had extra shelves and put everything above. So that's something you can do. So you can have room. You'll see I even have more room to grow. But I figured those bins on the bottom there on the right, I can put it above the shelf and create more room to grow, and also to be able to use up all the other storage containers and have some extra if I need to use for the future. So that's what we're going to do in order to help also clear this whole space up. So I have my trash bag ready. I'm going to go ahead and start organizing all these balloons. And I just wanted to plead that if you've been watching my channel for some time and you like the video, please consider subscribing. When I look at the statistics that YouTube gives me on who watches my video, who is subscribed and things like that, it shows me that 80% of you watch but you're not subscribed to the channel. So if you would please remember to click that subscribe button and the like if you like any of the videos that you watch. I would really appreciate it, and that would help grow my channel so I can continue to buy supplies to create more content for you guys. So here I am setting everything up and making sure that I have containers for each item. So some of the balloons that you see are balloons that I purchased for an event and didn't use it, or I purchased for an event, use one time and have leftovers in all the colors that I purchased. So that's what I'm sorting out right here. Folding the foil balloons, I found out I have quite a bit that are piled up, but I have some videos coming up for the holiday season that will be able to use some of these foil balloons just to give you different designs and ideas. So I have some videos too that I had planned for last year, but the holiday season just zoomed past me and I didn't get to it. So again, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos. And also a big thank you to you who have subscribed already and are following the channel. I love all the comments that you post, and it really encourages me to keep going and posting more and more videos for you guys. So thank you so much. I pulled out quite a few balloons that were already inflated and I did not want to pop them. So I figured if I'm organizing this space and it's full of color, we're going to use all the balloons that are from various events to just create a giant wall so that you can see, one, how I repurpose the balloons, and second of all, how to create a balloon wall if you've never done one before, especially that organic look with the balloons. Now I'm going through, everything is mostly organized. I'm just putting all the bins away and stacking them. Eventually I'll make the vinyl lettering in black that will go on all the bins, so when I look at it I'll know exactly what is inside and I don't have to keep pulling it and opening each time I need to find something. So that will be done eventually. I have a few labels to make. These are the extra storage containers that I've been using. This is the update. So I actually have more space. The reason being is before I had 5 balloons, so 10 front and back, and I realized I could put 5. So even though I added more balloons from all the bins I had, the reason I didn't add those before was because I had some balloons like all these on the bottom. This row here, each has only one size of the balloon and one color. So like there's just one of this. So I need to try and they're balloons that I don't use often. So I had all those in a bin. These are those specialty like the shamrock, the printed, the stars, that kind of thing. I actually color coded the bottom. This has 3 balloons in this deluxe turquoise blue, and these are the rest here. That's why I put this like that. It looks odd, I know, but I want to remind myself that I need to take both and empty. So eventually I'll try to empty all these out. This has happy birthday, so I might not use it anytime soon, but I put those, and this is the cows, another printed balloon. I kept those in the single bins below. I have these extra containers left and the rest are color coded. So I went ahead and added all the extra colors, even if I didn't have the full set. If I had at least 2 of them, I went ahead and added them. So that completed. So I ended up with more space because I'm putting now 6 or 12 per shelf instead of the 10. And I pushed everything and realigned to get the colors to match. I think I should probably switch this with this. I don't know. This is my OCD kicking in. It just looked off. So I'm gonna put this. Let's use that. And I'll put this one. And I put the orange. That's only that, but seems like these two have to be switched. There we go. There. It has to look right in my mind. Anyway, added a couple more greens that I bought recently for decor, and I had the 3 bags. So that's what it looks like. And then the bins that were on the bottom, I turned them around and put it this way, and they actually look really good because I can fit 3 on each shelf. They just came in, I can't remember if it was 2 in a box. I'll have to check, but then I don't want to have a spare one, so I just left it at that. Down here I have some stickers that I use on the backdrops. I have my balloon shine, and I have these balloons that I was sent to test out. I haven't been able to do that yet, to record videos. And then this is that balloon stand when I create balloons and they let me put my sign. Then I have that Balloons by Soto Creations. Another stand to record. Over here is where I'm going to have the photo backdrop. So all this will be clear for the most part. This is where I'm going to record all the YouTube videos. But up here, I'll have the backdrop. So I have 3 right now. I think it's a white, black, and gray color. And I just got the stand that is going to be mounted on the wall for that. So you can see here, this is what it's going to look like. But it's gonna go against the wall instead of on the ceiling. I would have loved on the ceiling, but the ceiling is angled, as you can see. So we're gonna put it on the wall and have this pulley system to pull down each backdrop. So we'll get that done before the grand opening. So that will clear all this. Here I have a couple of stands that I'm gonna work on. This one, I want to do a design. It's the 4-ring stand that kind of stacks balloons. I'll do something once we hang this. I'll pull the gray and use that for like a fall balloon decor or balloon design, and just leave that for the grand opening. Or I might put a blue tone or some other tone of colors. I'll pick some colors from the bottom there and use those, or find my other 24 inches, because I think these rings hold 24 and I don't think I have 24 there, but I'll figure that out. You'll see that balloon design when I do that. And then here I have my balloon stand for centerpieces, my white ring that's 6 foot and my gold ring that's 7 foot. Those are just the stands. And then here I have some extra balloons. This bin is the bin I use for drapes. I'm sure you've seen it in my videos. This has a lot of non-branded balloons. So a lot of balloons from Party City, Amazon random balloons that I need to just use up and pretty much get rid of, because I really don't use them. But you can see they're in a whole bin, so they're quite a bit inside. Down here I have extra balloons from here, so like an overstock, which fits all in here. And I think that's it. I would show you my office, but I want to create a separate video because I have a recording of how I set up my office. So I want to do like a full, here's my office, here's the final look, because I still have a couple of pieces to finish off in there, so I'm not going to show you yet. Let's finish our balloon wall and go home. You can see my hair is a mess. I've been busy. All right, let's go do the balloon wall. For the balloon wall, I decided to use my lamp posts. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I get these lamp posts from Walmart. They're $10 or $9.99 each, and I just take off the electrical part and I'm left with the pole. You can adjust them by adding the pieces and it just gives you the height you want. So I use this for various designs. I use them to make spiral balloon stands, just all sorts of things, indoor and outdoor. The good thing also with the lampposts are that the bottoms are weighted, so it gives you that stability when you're designing different balloon styles. So I'm going to use that for my balloon wall today. I have it spaced out for how wide I want it. I don't necessarily have a plan as far as dimensions. I'm just trying to use up these balloons, and you'll see me go through the balloons and split up some of the balloons depending on how they go. One thing I want you guys to tell me in the comments below, if you've been watching my channel, do you recognize any of these balloons? And if you do, what event did I use them for? So don't forget to comment when you're watching. Another thing is you'll have some giveaways, especially when you spot some foil balloons. But for a balloon wall, basically what you do is tie your balloons to the poles. So sometimes you can have 3 poles, sometimes 2, and sometimes even 1. But what I'm doing is making sure that the balloons go past the pole so that the pole is actually covered. At the end, you won't see the pole. But I'm using the necks of the balloons to tie the balloon to the pole so that it stays in place. And here I'm tying the second row of balloons to the first row that we put initially so that everything stays tight. The goal for the balloon wall is to get the balloons as close as they can to each other so that you minimize the gaps on the wall. It's not nice to see a balloon wall that has holes in each place. You want to cover all the gaps. That's why it's a wall. So I just attach the balloons together. You can see that gap there. Just watch. Let's see if it's going to close the gap. As I pull the neck from that tan balloon to the light blue, that helps close things up, and you can always twist balloons around and adjust. When I'm doing these balloon walls and I'm using different size balloons, it's a lot harder to design when you already have the organic balloon garland to design with. So I have a tutorial on my channel where I used a pink Empower Mint and a white to design a balloon wall with an easier method that you just put the same size balloons and then add your big balloons later on. So I'll have that video linked below so you can watch that to see how that's done. If you've never created a balloon wall before, that's how you would do it in that video. So I'll have that link below so you can check it out. So here we're just adding different balloons. It really doesn't matter what order. Another option is you can go from right to left if it's easier for you. But I just found that once I can determine the width of my balloon wall, it'll be easier for me to decide how tall I want to go with it. So that's what we're doing here. You'll see the pole tilt every now and then, but it adjusts itself once you get all the balloons straightened up. Now we're no longer going with rows because I'm trying to also look at the color scheme, right? I don't want 2 colors to be too close to each other, but I'm also trying to make it in such a way that some colors are a little bit spread out. So that's why you see me kind of add balloons. And that's the good thing too about the organic balloon garland. You see that one is too long, so I'm going to cut that piece off and make some adjustments there and just see if I can fit that balloon in. You want to keep adding the balloons. So sometimes you can just add cluster at a time, and that's a good way also when you already have the organic balloons, because you can fill where you need to. My other goal here is to make it square. I don't want it to extend on the sides too far, so I'm also trying to make sure that on the right and left side it's actually square. Now I need a chair to go up higher because initially I didn't think I would go this high, but I was just gauging how many balloons I have and trying my best to maximize the balloons so that they extend as far as I can. And at the end I had very few balloons left, which I ended up popping. But again, this is just easier for me to do with this method. I'm also going to use some balloon shine just so that the balloons that are older than some inflated, I can make everything look the same with the shine. That's the reason I use the shine, because you can kind of see how the navy blue there is a little dull compared to that pink and white and mint green that I have in, because the mint green are the newest ones inflated, so they have that nice gloss to them versus the other ones. So now you see the balloon wall kind of narrows in, so I'm adding this filler balloon to fill that right side, and then eventually I'll add some balloons on that black left hand corner so that it'll fill that part as well. So I'm gonna let you watch adding pretty much, this is a combination of several balloons I've used in the past that I'm just putting them in to get it all filled up. Now that black balloon popped when I was trying to put the filler balloon in, but then I made some adjustments and twisted things around, and I was able to get another black balloon because those balloons were pretty thick, so I had enough to twist it around right there to fill that hole. So again, if a balloon pops, you can always readjust. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment below if you recognize any of the balloons. I appreciate you guys again once more. Let me know what videos you want to see, and I'll keep creating content for you guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and have a blessed day.